Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. The video today from Cheat Slaying Headquarters. Dating in this generation is wild. They ain't kidding. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Me or a new Lamborghini?
Lambo.
Really?
What about me or a Honda Civic?
Okay, that's a little more reasonable.
What year?
I guess 2002?
Yeah. Probably has less miles than you.
My man.
Hey, yo.
What?
A 2002 Honda wouldn't give you an STD. Western women be like, stop toxic masculinity and stop sexualizing us. Also, Western woman.
Meanwhile,
Sophie, nice to meet you. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor and an astronaut.
When you're talking about doing corn, for instance, what do you think the risk likelihoods increase that they don't end up with happy marriages with traditional men?
I don't know the statistics, so I can't say anything.
Let's just say I were to tell you ridiculous number, like it's 95%. Would you stop doing it tomorrow? The truth.
No.
What if in 10 years, though, you remember that you were on this random podcast with this asshole who told you, don't continue. You could stop now and it'll mitigate risk overnight. And you're
That's the thing. I feel like I'm a Captain Save-A-Ho sometimes when I talk to girls and I tell them some of these things, you know, like you can mitigate risk. Yes, it sucks. Yes, you've done this, but you haven't been in this industry for that long. You can fix some of it. You can't fix all of it, but you can fix some. You can still find a good person. I tell them this, and some of these women understand. They understand very well, but the other side of it is the trap of the money. The money is just too good for them to just show their body or whatever it is, and it comes in so easily that they cannot downgrade their lifestyle or go back. That's the trap of the sex industry. The money is so good for a good chunk of women that if they were ever to go back, they don't make enough money. They don't make anywhere close to enough money because they've already upgraded their lifestyle to such a degree from the corn money.
your life's outcome is going to likely be better. Wouldn't it be better to not kick yourself in the ass in 10 years and go, I should have listened to that guy, and instead just quit?
Well, if that happens, I'll find you and take you out to a nice dinner.
No, you're going to find me, and here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. 10 years, I'll get the phone call, and you're going to say, man, Andrew, you were so right about this, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go, I told you, dummy.
Who knows? Maybe it'll go my way, and I'll call you and be like, yo, it worked out, and laugh in your face.
I'm the one that's gonna beat all odds, says every single feminist in America. I guarantee you, in 10 years, you will hear these exact words come out of her mouth. I was manipulated by the patriarchy. If only men did not view me as an object. I was young, I was trying to find myself, I was trying to make some money. It's a whole bunch of
Bullshit.
He's right. I don't want them.
You don't care about what?
I don't want to vote. I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'd rather get married to a nice man and have kids and clean and cook. You know how much...
You don't know how to cook.
I could learn to cook if I didn't have to work.
No, you should have known how to cook before.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm Blood V. Nice to meet you.
Like, inside of me, blood? With a V?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you a vampire?
I actually really want to get little mini vampire teeth done at a dentist. I think that'd be really cute.
Okay, that's pretty hot. I like vampires.
Stop it. Stop it. You both need some mental health issues.
Sorry, I didn't mean to push up. I didn't like that so much.
Just swipe right on her.
Adriana. A fun fact is that I bake chocolate chip cookies every night.
Every night?
Yeah, I like chocolate.
That's a big commitment.
Yeah. I like cookies because I like chocolate, so.
Oh. Okay. Right.
This guy.
She reeks of OnlyFans, and she displays more red flags than the damn Chinese Communist parade. I know a lot of you guys think she's hot, but just...
Attractive? Sure. Would I ever want anything like this? No. What the? You got the bull ring. I don't even know what kind of necklace she's wearing. It's like some kind of weird collar thing. I mean, she has some nice chesticles, I admit that, but the personality wants to put vampire fangs on herself? Yeah, I don't want to get fucking blood drained when I'm sleeping.
Clarity kicks in.
I'm going to say a phrase that is probably going to trigger a couple of you. Post-nut clarity. Nope, sit down. It is no secret that I jerk off 8 or 9 times a day. And I do this because it allows me to be in a constant state of clarity. Okay, someone asked me a business-related question. How much of my portfolio should be in crypto? Let me run to the bathroom and get back to you on that. 64%.
When do you think the next recession is going to
Uno momento, por favor. 2026 in America, next year in Europe.
Is all your money making happen?
I do admit the post-nut clarity and before is so different. Like, my God, the drive to want to go fucking have sex after you've nutted literally almost disappears majority of the time. And you're just like in this awe of, wait, what was I supposed to do now?
I said business questions only. If you're not in a constant state of post-nut clarity, you're in a constant state of pre-nut delusion.
You know, if there is a state of pre-nut delusion and post-nut clarity, there must be a moment of mid-nut learning.
Perfect.
I'm 6'9".
Are you single?
Yeah.
What's the biggest issue you run into when it comes on to dating?
Just finding like a good girl who's going to be supportive of me. The way I put it is I'm trying to build the kingdom and then attract the right queen. Like, I want to build something and then have a queen who can actually help me run the kingdom.
I'm the king, my wife is the queen, and my daughter is the princess.
Somebody who's legit my best friend.
Could you see yourself dating a woman who your family didn't like?
Heck no. My mom has called like every single one of my relationships.
You listen to your mother. She knows best.
I brought this girl to meet my mom. We had been dating for like a month. And my mom was like, no, not her. And I was like, for real? Did not listen to my mom. My mom was right. She was not a good girl.
If a 6'9" dude, well-built, very handsome, and
that's a chiseled jawline right there with a good beard too.
I say this with absolutely no diddy and no homo. If he's struggling to find the one, bro, we have absolutely no chance. But then again, he's looking for his queen in the club.
I'm not single because nobody wants me. No. I'm still single because nobody I want wants me. Huge difference.
True.
Why do you have to have a woman? Why is the woman going to complete the picture? Because you don't think you're enough. Because society says you need to find a wife and get married. Because you feel lonely when everybody else is hooked up. Let me tell you something. When you're single, you want someone to be with. Everybody's together. Nobody wants to hang out because they're all in relationships and you're lonely. Then you hook up and next thing you know, everybody's single and partying and you're missing out. It's because, dude, you're not focused on yourself. You're focused on what everybody else is doing. If you really want to find the woman of your dreams, stop looking for her. Start becoming the man of her dreams. You will attract the right one by becoming the right one.
Men love idealistically and men love realistically, and the problem is that we love a woman way more than a woman loves us. So when we separate, we're in way more pain than the actual woman herself, because when a man loves a woman, he loves her like she's his daughter. He looks after her, he protects her, he does everything for her. The woman loves him like her father. But in our nature, we are meant to lose a parent, but we're not meant or built to lose a child. And a man loses a child when him and his woman.
That just fucking gave me goosebumps right now. Like, damn.
Separates, and it's way more heartbreaking.
I'll just be single. My mom's single. My mom's been single. My mom raised me single, so I'll just stay single.
By the way, that's a very genetic trait. It's true. There's a book called. There's a book called.
Single.
No, it is. How picky you are. There's a book by Barry Schwartz, one of my mentors. He's a professor. It's called The Paradox of Choice. People get up when they think they have too much choice, but nobody has as much choice as you think. But it's genetic. Some people that he calls them maximizers or satisficers. Maximizers are always looking for better, and they're not going to settle till they find the best. Satisficers realize time is short, and so it's like you got to marry something, especially for giving birth to babies. Like for men and women, you got to pop them out because nature don't give a shit about culture.
What can I say? Single mothers raise future single mothers. 3 or 4 mothers raise 3 or 4 daughters. This is why it's so important to have a
I'll give it another one. Overweight mothers produce overweight children. That's a huge problem too.
masculine father in a child's life.
My son told me this when he was 17 years old. Mothers think that they can raise men. A man teaches a man how to protect himself. That's the birth of a villain story. You know how a lot of villains have complex relationships with mommy?
Oh, we have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah.
My brothers and sisters, I say this with all due to respect. If she gets elected, we are all doomed. And if you don't believe me, here's a preview.
Like, I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have been pregnant.
Okay, I think I need a piece of paper to write this equation down because visually I can't do it. Like, I'm trying. I'm really...
Literally just means you're straight with extra steps.
Right?
The math is not mathing. Even gay people are confused by these people.
If I now identify as a black man, am I a black man?
Why are you conflating race with gender, Pierce?
I'm just asking you a question, Ernest.
That's intellectually dishonest.
If I identify...
That's intellectually dishonest.
Maybe, but it's a question you don't want to answer, isn't it? If self-identity is limitless,
because
I'm
race
now
is
a
not
black
the same
man
as gender.
called Ernest.
Because race is not the same as gender.
Am I a black man if I say I'm a black man?
No, because you're a white man, because
Thank you.
it's race.
So you don't
because race
respect
is not
my
the same as
right
gender.
to identify as a black man, do you? Do you think it's ridiculous?
You can identify as a black man. You can identify as a black man.
Exactly. You can identify as whatever the fuck you want, but does not make you what the fuck you identify as.
Pierce, but I know you lean on white privilege more than anything else.
Okay, just to be clear, you wouldn't respect my rights to identify as a... You don't respect my rights to identify as a black man. In fact, you think it's ridiculous, don't you, Ernest?
You could, Pierce, you could if you wanted to. And the reality is
would
that
you
in
respect
society,
me,
a white
Ernest?
man like you
Would you
can
respect
identify
me?
as black
Would you
and
respect
not,
me
and not
and
be
refer to
harmed
me
in
as
the
a black
same way
man?
that a transgender person would.
Would you respect me?
Are people just going out there and beating the crap and like murdering trans people? Like, is that such a deal that people keep bringing it up, especially in these debates? That who is hurting these trans people to the degree that they're making such laws to protect these things? I don't get it.
And refer to me as a black man?
No.
Thank you, Ernest.
Gay without an iPhone is not a gay.
Not a real gay without an iPhone.
There's shaming tactics to be a real gay? What is going on?
How much is it for a Samsung Galaxy S24?
So those are our prices.
Now, how quickly can I get my data off the iPhone straight to the Samsung? I don't want anything to do with iPhone anymore. I'm making the jump.
Is there a reason why?
Not particularly. I think it's time. I think it's time to go. Yeah.
This brother just made the best advertisement for Android.
Love's in action.
Excuse me, I got some things to say about love. Like how I made love to your mom last night.
So, you didn't choose to be heterosexual.
It's sad when they are so dick envy of us. They make the same jokes as us, as if they can rail our own, our mothers, like we can rail their mothers. This is how ridiculous this we are equal shit going on.
Sexual when you were born or created, right? You just were born that way.
No, I wasn't born either way. I was born with free will, and as I grew up and as even temptations came, then I made a decision either to be gay, bi, heterosexual, anything that you want to say out there. I made the choice what kind of actions I was going to commit.
Why are grown adults using insults that were used in middle school? She really thought she ate with that joke. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
So the story is, never date a woman who don't respect your wife. No, I didn't mean to say. I said wrong shit.
Dude, I can't believe that 6'9" gentleman was having issues. Like, that is crazy. He looked like he was pretty well off. Definitely had that chiseled jawline, nice beard, 6'9", white. I'm not sure if he had blue eyes or not. But he meets the demographic that all women want. And he still can't find a good woman. We're fucked. Please like, drop them below. Really appreciate that. I could you guys like that. Ciao.